G'day guys, Sean Savage here again from Streaker Marine. Got ourselves a 7,000 Southerner with a fair bit of cool options on it, so we thought we'd give you a run through and show you what we've got. This one's fitted with this one's actually got a custom easy tow trailer, something that the customer specifically wanted. It's a I-beam aluminium electric brake, fantastic trailer for the boat. It's got the stainless steel stone guards that we do here in Melbourne. It's got the stress-free anchor winch, which is what we typically do here at Streaker Marine. Inside the anchor wheel there's a big stress-free drum winch, sark, a bowsprit, all works fantastic. This is, if you're into your colours on your Yellowfins, this one's the pipeline grey as its primary colour. So on the deck of the boat, inside the boat, all the way through the side decks and everything's all pipeline grey. It's got the black side sheet, and then it's also got the option for the black hardtop colour as well. So up here on the hardtop, while we have a look, got the two solar sheets. We've got the two antennas. One's the Garmin for the 84 series, and the other one's for the Yamaha Helmmaster. This is a full joystick control autopilot system. Twin solar sheets that connect to your phone via an app. The twin black Nava light bars. The roofs here, we've got them pretty nailed. If you follow some of our videos, you'll see a lot of our boats will have that radar roof rack. But if you don't want a radar, you can see how clean it is on the roof there without the radar roof rack, but with the solar sheets and the light bars and everything. It looks fantastic. The big feature this boat's got, which is custom made that we've done here, is the rear shade awning. So we've got a stainless steel fabricator, the same person that makes our snapper racks, our stand-up rod holders, our stone guards. He's made this awning. The awning's got the rocket at the back. So you'll see on this boat, it was always a part of the plan. So what we did when we ordered it is we didn't get the rod rocket launchers on the back of the hardtop there. We asked them not to do that from the factory. So we knew the awning would go there. And we put the rod racks at the back there with twin Nava lights at the back there as well. All connects to the bait station. It's come up fantastic. It looks like it's always meant to be there, and I think we've done really well with that. We'll jump inside the boat. Just before we do, for people looking at these Yellowfins, one thing that these boats have is ample room at the back. Your fishing area is fantastic. The boat's wide, it's deep, it's super stable, but there's plenty of room from driver's seat to the rear lounge. Plenty of room, but where the Yellowfins really excel is their width as well. So as we get inside the boat, this one's got more sea deck than we've ever done in their primary areas. So all over the seat box here, we've got the sea deck on the top, the sides, and the door. On this side, top sides, this side's the esky. So with the esky, we've got a Engel fridge in there. We've got the measuring scales on the bottom. And then we've also run the sea deck on the top coaming along there. And that runs the whole way along. And then on the top up here on the dash, we've got the sea deck on the roof there, which looks really, really cool. On this side, what we're doing, which works really well, is instead of this just being storage, we are making our own freshwater system. So you can see there's the pump, the bladder, and the deck wash hose just there. Tried a few different ways. By far, this is the best scenario if you want fresh water inside the boat. On the other side is our Engel. We run a 32-litre fridge. If you have the fridge on the passenger side, it's easier to get to the tag to open this up. We run this to an Anderson plug, which is right next door to our deck wash hose that's there. But these Engel fridges work really well, and we've got a bit of a relationship going on with those fridges at the moment. We think that that's the way to go if you want your 12-volt fridge. At the back here, usual suspects. We've got the rear lounge, live bait tank with the glass lid and an LED light in there. The bait station with all the tackle storage that goes in here. Transom door with the dive ladder at the back of that. And then just here, we've got our twin battery switch, and then we've also got our solar fridge power as well. So the hard top solar sheets, we've actually selected there by an isolation switch on how they work. One thing that we did do on a twin rig recently, which has been which has been very popular for our customers since, is running some switches at the back here. So instead of always trying to get to the front here to get to all your switch panels, your regular used switches at the back here are just lined up here. Underwater lights, rear spotlights, deck lights, blue backlights, fresh water. So if you want your underwater lights, your rear spotties, deck lights, your blue lights, blah, 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 you can just go here. You don't have to sort of get along in here and try and get to them. One other thing that we're quite well known for now is running a binnacle control box. So instead of this being one solid panel with a side mount control box, we've got a Yamaha binnacle there. We've got a 12-volt plug just under the ignition. The ignition's tucked away. And then we have the same thing on the other side, which is actually a standard item with Yellowfin, is that storage compartment on the passenger side. 12-volt power, USB, fusion stereo, roller door, stainless steel ladder, stress-free anchor winch, VHF radio, Garmin 8416. Got the Yamaha CL5 gauge and the zip weight trim tabs. The Yamaha joystick control. And then we've got our Yamaha autopilot with our common switch panels, windscreen wipers, bilge pumps, deck washers, hard top forward lights is all listed here. So with the two switch panels, you can sort of work your way around on where you want your certain switches. When we get in here, we've got the full cabin. Inside the cabin, we've run a fan. So as you can see, this boat's probably going north. It's got a fan in the cabin and the rear shade awning, trying to make some protection. What we've also done is ran some rods on the top here. So you've got your rods on the top here. You've got your rods at the back here. LED light at the back. You've got the new Yamaha, which is the 225 maximum horsepower. It's the XCB, the brand new technology Yamaha with the Helmmaster. So what we'll do now is we'll get the boat in the water and give it a run and see what you guys can probably see. It's that typical water that we tend to find ourselves in. Again, apologise in advance. I am the wheelman and the cameraman again today. But what we're going to do is we'll get her up on the plane, go through some rev ranges and show you how good these things perform in this sort of chop. It's that typical sharp, hard, relentless sort of chop that we get out here. So a lot of you guys like to see the videos of the boats in these more of these sort of harder conditions, and today's the day. One thing I find with these boats is they're very, very easy to I suppose look good in. You know, there's not a lot you've got to do for the boat to perform well. The zip weight trim tabs really keep the boat well balanced. So even when we take off, so what we're going to do now is accelerate, and the boat won't lift its bow really whatsoever because the trim tabs won't let it. They'll go down and settle the boat every time the boat gets up on the plane and gets going. Then once we're up and going, we'll typically just adjust our trim, maybe up 2 or 3 bars, just to keep the bow of the boat sort of not too heavy at the front. We just want it to sort of gliding over the waves rather than really punching through. So here we go, we're on 3,000 RPM, 40 or 38 kilometers an hour. The boat is super well balanced. I'm not really doing anything. The binnacle control box is fantastic in the rough weather because you can rest your hand on top of it and really have a good feel through the control box and the trim. As we go to the back of the boat here, this sunshade's fantastic. But you can see the boat is just chugging along.